Hello and welcome back to SF a Giants recap. And the Giants, they win 4-3, getting their 21st win of the year, getting the record up to 21-23. So we're gonna go over the game today. Consider subscribing. I make recap videos after every Giants game, and so we're gonna hop into the scoring now. In the bottom of the fourth, Mitch Haniger, he doubled to give the Giants an early 1-0 lead. But then in the top of the sixth, Brian De La Cruz, he doubled to make it 2-1 Marlins lead. But the Giants, they bounced right back in the bottom of the sixth thanks to some situational baseball. We manufactured some runs, and it paid off. J.D. Davis, he got a sac fly, and then Michael Conforto, he also got a sac fly. So that made it 3-2, and then Casey Schmidt, he got a line drive single to left field, making it 4-2 Giants. In the top of the eighth, Brian De La Cruz, he homered to make it 4-3, but thankfully that was the final score, and so the Giants, they got away with the win. The bullpen has been doing really well, and Kapler has actually been using the bullpen smartly, so that's a good surprise. But we've seen a lot of improvements on the managing side and the player side. And so let's go over the pitching. Anthony DeSclafani, he started the game, went 5 1/3 innings, allowing only 2 runs, getting 6 strikeouts. So his ERA is at 3.09, doing really well this year. And he pitched great today until the 6th inning where he gave up the double. But other than that, he was dealing, and he got a lot of strikeouts today considering what he usually gets. Scott Alexander, he got the last 2 outs of that inning, pitching really well. Then John Reby, he came in for a clean inning, allowing no hits or runs. Taylor Rogers, he got 2 outs, but he allowed the home run, unfortunately. And then Tyler Rogers, he came in for 1 1/3, getting the save today. So he looked really good pitching. He had a nasty pitch for the last strike, getting the strikeout, and the Giants win. So really good to see from Tyler Rogers, switching around from last year where he really struggled. He switched it back to the 2021 style where he is at, and he's pitching really well. The Giants, they only had 5 hits in today's win. 2 of them came from Mitch Haniger, who's been swinging the bat really well. He's got his average above 200, so the only guy we're waiting on is Crawford. But everyone else, they've started to come alive on the bats, and we've seen a lot of improvements everywhere. And thankfully, we manufactured the runs that, like I said earlier, if we get that situational baseball, such as the sac flies, the bunts here and there, not a lot of bunting, but you want to see some in different situations. But knowing what to do, J.D. Davis, he had a 2-strike count. He went the other way and did really well, and got the sac fly deep into right field. That's all you got to do. That's an RBI, and if he doesn't get that, we probably don't win that game. Same with Michael Conforto. He has 1 out, and it's a crucial situation with the guy on third, and he lines it out to center, scores a run. So really good to see from those 2 guys. Blake Sable, he did good behind the plate. I'll give it to him. He improved a lot today. And then Patrick Bailey, he made his Major League debut today. He unfortunately did not get at bat, but hopefully he'll get one tomorrow. But catching-wise, he did pretty solid as well. So everything's kind of on the uphill. Hopefully we can keep it going into the next 2 games, day games versus the Marlins again for the 2 more games of the series. And then we'll go on for a road trip to Minnesota and Milwaukee. But if we can keep playing like this, we'll have a good road trip. But we got to keep it going. The starting pitching is key, in my opinion, because the starting pitching can save a bullpen and can save it for the series later in the series when it's a more stressful game, and get a guy like Camilo Duvall in healthy and ready to go. And so good things here and there for the Giants. The only thing I would say is the offense. It's got to improve, getting some more power. I feel like we've kind of lost that little bit of power, but we've been playing more traditional baseball, and it's equal wins, so I'll take it. But this will do it for today's recap. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants recap video.